Get ready for an incredible journey of personal growth and transformation as we dive into the timeless wisdom of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey. We're here to break down this transformative book into actionable insights that can reshape your mindset and elevate your effectiveness in every area of life. Part 1. Paradigms and Principles. In the first part of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey, readers are introduced to the foundational concepts that underpin the book's approach to personal development. This section emphasizes the importance of shifting paradigms and aligning oneself with timeless principles that lead to lasting success. Chapter 1. Inside-Out Approach. Covey introduces the concept of an inside-out approach, emphasizing that personal change and effectiveness start from within. He explains that we must work on our character, values, and paradigms before we can create meaningful change in our behavior and interactions. Chapter 2. The 7 Habits. An Overview. Covey outlines the 7 habits and their significance. He presents them as a holistic framework for personal and interpersonal growth. These habits are categorized into 3 stages: dependence, independence, and interdependence. Chapter 3. The First 3 Habits. Covey discusses the first 3 habits that lead to personal independence. They focus on self-mastery and developing a strong foundation for effectiveness. The habits include being proactive, beginning with the end in mind, and putting first things first. Chapter 4. Public Victories. Covey explores the shift from independence to interdependence, highlighting the importance of healthy relationships. He explains how habits 4, 5, and 6 enable individuals to effectively collaborate with others, communicate empathetically, and synergize to achieve shared goals. Chapter 5. The 7th Habit. Sharpen the Saw. Covey introduces the 7th habit, sharpen the saw, as the habit of self-renewal. He emphasizes the importance of maintaining a balanced and renewed state of physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. Conclusion. Inside out again. Covey reinforces the idea that personal effectiveness starts with an inside-out approach. He urges readers to align their values and principles with their behavior, setting the stage for the subsequent parts of the book. Part 1 of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People lays the groundwork for the rest of the book by introducing the concept of paradigm shifts, character development, and the importance of living in alignment with timeless principles. It provides a solid foundation for readers to embark on a journey of personal growth and effectiveness. Part 2. Private Victory. In Part 2 of the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey, readers delve into the concept of achieving a private victory by mastering the first 3 habits. This section focuses on cultivating self-awareness, self-discipline, and a proactive mindset to establish a strong foundation for personal effectiveness. Chapter 6. Habit 1. Be proactive. Covey introduces the first habit, be proactive, which emphasizes taking control of one's actions and responses. He encourages readers to recognize their ability to choose their responses to stimuli, enabling them to navigate challenges with a proactive and empowered mindset. Chapter 7. The Upward Spiral. Covey delves deeper into the concept of proactivity, highlighting how taking proactive steps creates positive upward spirals in personal growth. By consciously choosing actions aligned with principles, individuals can improve their relationships, mindset, and overall well-being. Chapter 8. Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Covey introduces the second habit, begin with the end in mind, which emphasizes creating a clear vision of one's life goals and values. He discusses the importance of defining a personal mission statement and using it as a compass to guide decisions and actions. Chapter 9. Personal Leadership. Covey explains the concept of personal leadership and how Habit 2 contributes to it. He discusses the power of imagination, conscience, and independent will in shaping one's life purpose and direction. Chapter 10. Habit 3. Put first things first. Covey introduces the third habit, put first things first, which focuses on time management and prioritization. He emphasizes the importance of distinguishing between important and urgent tasks, and he introduces the time management matrix as a tool for effective decision-making. Chapter 11. The urgency addiction. Covey addresses the common tendency to prioritize urgent tasks over important ones, often leading to stress and inefficiency. He discusses how effective time management involves focusing on activities aligned with long-term goals and principles. Chapter 12. Quadrant 2. The heart of effective personal management. Covey elaborates on Quadrant 2, the realm of important, but not urgent activities. He discusses the value of spending time in this quadrant, which involves proactively working on goals, relationships, and self-care. Part 2 of the book guides readers through the journey of achieving a private victory by mastering the first 3 habits. Covey introduces the principles of proactivity, envisioning personal goals, and effective time management. By cultivating self-awareness and self-discipline, individuals lay the groundwork for personal growth, empowerment, and a more balanced life. Part 3. Public Victory. In Part 3 of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey, readers transition from achieving personal independence to focusing on building strong and effective interpersonal relationships. This section explores habits that enable individuals to collaborate, communicate, and synergize with others for mutual benefit. Chapter 13. Habit 4. Think win-win. Covey introduces the 4th habit, Think win-win, which promotes a mindset of mutual benefit and cooperation in interactions. He discusses how individuals can cultivate an abundance mentality, seeking solutions that create a win for all parties involved. Chapter 14. Public Victories. Covey explores the significance of public victories, emphasizing the power of collaboration and synergy. He discusses how Habit 4 contributes to building strong relationships and trust, fostering an environment conducive to shared success. Chapter 15. Paradigms of Interdependence. Covey delves deeper into the paradigms and principles that underpin interdependent relationships. He explains how individuals can shift from dependency to mutual support and collaboration, creating a culture of trust and effectiveness. Chapter 16. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Covey introduces the 5th habit, Seek first to understand, then to be understood, which emphasizes empathetic communication. He discusses the importance of genuinely listening to others and seeking to understand their perspectives before sharing one's own point of view. Chapter 17. Empathic Communication. Covey explores the art of empathic communication and the significance of understanding deeply before attempting to convey one's ideas. He provides practical insights into active listening and creating an environment of open dialogue. Chapter 18. The Maturity Continuum. Covey discusses the maturity continuum, which outlines the stages of dependence, independence, and interdependence. He explains how Habit 5 is a pivotal milestone on the path to achieving interdependence, enabling individuals to build bridges of understanding and collaboration. Chapter 19. Habit 6. Synergize. Covey introduces the 6th habit, Synergize, which focuses on leveraging the strengths and perspectives of individuals to achieve greater outcomes collectively. He discusses the power of creative cooperation and the potential to generate solutions that surpass individual efforts. Part 3 of the book delves into the journey of achieving a public victory by mastering habits that enhance interpersonal effectiveness. Covey introduces habits that promote mutual benefit, empathetic communication, and creative collaboration. By focusing on building strong relationships based on trust and synergy, individuals can harness the power of working together for shared success. Part 4. Renewal. In the final part of The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen R. Covey, readers explore the concept of renewal as an essential aspect of maintaining personal effectiveness and well-being. This section emphasizes the importance of self-care, continuous learning, and aligning with one's principles for long-term success. Chapter 20. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Covey introduces the 7th habit, Sharpen the saw, which centers on self-renewal and continuous improvement. He discusses the 4 dimensions of renewal: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. Covey emphasizes the need to regularly invest in these areas to maintain balance and vitality. Chapter 21. The Upward Spiral, Revisited. Covey revisits the concept of the upward spiral introduced earlier in the book. He discusses how the practice of continuous self-renewal creates positive cycles of growth and improvement in all aspects of life. Chapter 22, A Balanced Program for Self-Renewal. Covey provides practical insights into creating a balanced program for self-renewal. He discusses the significance of setting clear goals, prioritizing activities, and nurturing the various dimensions of one's well-being. Chapter 23, The Pain and the Joy. Covey explores the paradoxical relationship between pain and joy in personal growth. He explains how embracing challenges and discomfort can lead to profound growth and renewal, ultimately contributing to a more fulfilling and effective life. Chapter 24, The Great Discovery. Covey discusses the realization that true success and effectiveness are achieved by aligning one's actions with timeless principles. He emphasizes that genuine fulfillment comes from living in harmony with one's values and making choices that reflect integrity and purpose. Conclusion: Inside Out. Once again, Covey circles back to the theme of an inside-out approach to effectiveness. He reinforces the idea that true change starts from within and that personal growth and effectiveness are ongoing processes. Part 4 of the book underscores the importance of renewal as a foundation for sustaining personal effectiveness. Covey introduces the concept of self-care, continuous learning, and living in alignment with principles. By embracing the practice of renewal, individuals can ensure their long-term success, well-being, and continued growth. And that's it for today's video. If you want more videos like this, and subscribe to show your support, and don't forget to comment.